Venice, California, the most distinct neighborhood in Los Angeles. A 2.5-mile beachfront enclave, dotted with the most eclectic assortment of characters on the West Coast. But a few steps from the boardwalk lives perhaps the most famous anomaly of all, UFC bantamweight champion Ronda Rousey.
One of the hottest stars in all of mixed martial arts.
A dizzying ride that began in 2008 when she made history at the Olympic Games in Beijing.
Right after the Olympics, they pretty much gave me 10 grand and a handshake. So I had like 2 jobs bartending and as a cocktail waitress at the Cork on Crenshaw and Adams. And they only hired me because I could fight. It was the only time that fighting helped me out in getting a job.
Rousey retired from waitressing and dedicated herself to fighting. Under head trainer Edmond Taverdian, Rousey trained 6 days a week at Glendale Fighting Club, but she wasn't always so welcome.
Every day I'd ask Edmond, can you do mitts with me? Can you do mitts with me? He was like, nope, I'm doing this. No, I'm busy. No, I'm busy. And I just never gave up. I would try and get here early and stay and train, and I would try to be the last one to leave.
Gave her a few tips. Nothing much. She had her first amateur debut. After her performance, I went on YouTube just to check it out, and she has 200,000 views. I go, what the hell? That means, you know, a lot of people know this girl already.
Look right at.
I looked at her Olympic matches, the way she performs, the way she fights every second of the round, the way she goes for finishes.
Ready? Go. That's it.
And I knew I have a real fighter in my head.
Roll under 3. Go.
Ronda turned pro in March of 2011 and rolled off 4 armbar victories, all in the first minute.
It's unbelievable! Ronda Rousey does it again!
Ronda felt ready for a title shot.
So I was like, how should I go about this? And I was like, you know what, I should just grab the microphone and ask for the fight. Guys do it all the time. Chicks never do it. People will love it. Please strike first. I really want to have a title fight against Miesha Tate. I don't want to take a risk on her losing. Please, give me a crack at Tate. I swear I'll put on a good show.
And the takedown by Rousey. Less than a minute remaining in the first round. Ronda Rousey extending the arm.
Oh, she's gonna break it.
Oh, it's over. Rousey has done it. Ronda Rousey is the new Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight champion.
Ronda's first defense was against former champion Sarah Kaufman.
Sarah Kaufman trained defending the armbar because you know that's her signature move. And she still submitted Sarah Kaufman in 54 seconds.
And it's over! 6 pro bouts, 6 first-round armbars. I have never seen anything like it.
I remember the day Dana White was recorded saying that women's MMA was never gonna happen in the UFC. And a few days after, I was talking to her and she's like, I know he's gonna love me. I know he's gonna love me, I just have to convince him, you know?
I'm gonna get you. Whether or not, I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna make it official, the first ever UFC Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey. She'll be fighting Liz Carmouche, and she is the main event.
That card not performing wasn't an option. I couldn't have it be a failure. That card had to do well.
And now this is bad. This is the armbar position. She's looking for it. She got it. And it's all over! Once again, first round armbar finish for the champion, Ronda Rousey.
We didn't see Ronda for the rest of 2013 because she filmed The Ultimate Fighter. Ronda was coaching on the show against Miesha Tate.
She can't stand Miesha Tate, her arch rival, who she already fought once in Strikeforce and beat.
My whole judo career, I was always the bad guy. And I just always loved shutting crowds up. I never worked for cheers, I worked for silence. If you doubt me and you don't want me to win, that motivates me more than anything.
Miesha now looks for the takedown. Oh my goodness. And again, Ronda with that judo. It's just sensational. The way she capitalizes on the momentum, perfect timing. This is an incredible fight. Ronda's slowly spinning her around. And she's gonna go for the arm. She's in trouble. Oh, no, she tapped. She tapped.
Ronda Rousey remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion.
Dana, what did you just hang up? That's my last question.
Rousey versus McMahon, February. That's the headliner.
And that's a fast turnaround.
She goes right back into camp.
I'm in the best shape of my life now, so I think it'd be the perfect time to just go back to back. I'm ready to get back into it. I'm still hungry, and this is what I love to do. Hopefully I'll have another good show for you guys very soon.
Leading into Ronda's fight at UFC 170 against Sarah McMahon, the buildup was Olympian versus Olympian, with Ronda's judo and Sarah's Olympic wrestling experience.
There are very few human beings that know how hard Olympic wrestlers work out. She is the most physically dominant person Ronda Rousey has ever faced in her career, without doubt.
With McMahon, they were thinking so much about not going to the ground, not getting armbar, that they weren't even focusing so much on their standing defense. The stigma that goes along with the armbar is forcing people to overcompensate and make mistakes in other areas.
Rousey, McMahon, here we go! They're swinging early, and Ronda's clinching up, attacking with knees to the body. A nice knee, she had it! Looking to finish it!
We didn't even get a chance to see wrestling versus judo at all. Not even one chance.
Ronda Rousey with a vicious knee to the body to beat Sarah McMahon!
I know I'm going to retire undefeated. I just know it.
Here we go in 5 seconds. 4, 3 seconds. 2, 1, let's walk it.
I knew I was the UFC champ, and I know that I'm going to retire undefeated. I've never been so certain about anything in my life.
Ready, fight! Ronda Rousey, Alexis Davis for the Women's Bantamweight Championship. Good jab right away by Davis. Good overhand right by Ronda. Oh! Right away. That's it. It's all over. Just like that. Are you kidding me?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 16 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the UFC undisputed women's bantamweight champion of the world, Ronda Rousey!
I'm going to take everybody out one by one, and I'm going to do it in the most spectacular way possible. And then I'm going to go about my merry way.